So the first thing you're going to need is a dot calendar and a pencil. Unfold your calendar, sort of flatten it out, and then turn it over. And in the crease nearest dock, put an X. In the other crease, put an O. Just make a light mark. You want to turn it back over, and then with the printed side up, fold the calendar in half. Then take the outside edge and bring it into the fold you just made. Rotate it. Do the same to the top. Now take this top edge and bring it in to the top crease. And make a fold. And take the bottom edge and bring it into the top crease as well. Unfold. Bring the bottom into the crease nearest to it. Fold, fold. Take the top and bring it into the crease. Okay, so when we're done, it should be divided into eighths. So once that's done, turn over the calendar and take the bottom left-hand corner and align the edge that comes up with the middle of the O mark. There's also a fold there, so they should line up. And go ahead and just crease that along the diagonal. Do that with the top left corner as well, bringing it down and aligning it with the O, and then creasing along the diagonal. Do the same thing with the bottom left-hand corner, but bringing it up and aligning the edge with the middle of the X and the fold that goes through it. Creasing along the diagonal, and the top right down, aligning it and creasing it along. So we folded the edges into the center marks. Now what we want to do is take each corner and fold it in to the middle of the pencil mark that you made. So the right-hand side goes to the middle of the O, and the left-hand side goes to the middle of the X. Now, starting with the bottom right-hand corner, take the tip and fold it to the crease that's sort of one up and to the left from the O. Align it and crease, and similarly with the top, take it and align it with one past the O. And the same thing for the X's. And the next fold is sort of the trickiest fold, trickiest fold, trickiest fold, trickiest fold. As you can see, there's sort of these big blank squares. What we want to do is take the bottom left-hand corner and bring it up. These two folds here sort of make a boxy U shape, and there's like a twin kind of mountain peak sort of looking arrangement. Then do the same thing with the bottom right-hand corner. So bring it up, the twin peak shape, and all of the folds should be aligned. In unfolding, you should mostly have a grid of squares. The very last step is to take each edge and fold it into the crease right sort of above it, following the diagonal. Folding in, unfolding edge. So now we sort of have this grid of triangles and squares. Now what we want to do is start curling the calendar in, and you can see that the paper sort of flexes. And what you want to do is pop out any sort of X that isn't creased, so you have this nice relief going. You can kind of sharpen some of the creases, holding it in tighter. Making sure, see there, you want to make sure this is popped out. Once you've tightened up the creases a little bit, you want to take out probably 8 small pieces of tape. Tape each individual little triangle. As you can see, there's a triangle here and a triangle here, so each piece should have its own tape. Of course, with a real calendar, it's going to be easier because we have more space to work with. And starting probably with the top sort of triangle section, each of the triangle pieces together, you can see how they line up. The up parts go with the up parts, and they should form a continuation of the triangle. Go back and make sure all of your folds are, if there's a little spot that needs to go in. And there you have it.